Hello, collective. What going on? What's happening? It is your girl, Ascension 225, Tarot and Oracle, and I am here to do our Sagittarius reading. But first, I want to say happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, my lovely Sagittarius. Woohoo! Horrible song, horrible singing, but happy birthday to you, my fellow sister sign or brother sign of Sagittarius. I'm a Gemini, so we meet somewhere in the middle. Okay, so Sagittarius, happy birthday. I hope you have a stupendous, wonderful, exhilarating, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious type of birthday season. All right, party like a rock star and all that other good stuff. So I'm here to do your reading for now. We still have about another, I would say another 10 days, 11 days left of November. I can't believe that it's almost Thanksgiving, you guys. What the hell? But anyway, we're the last 10 days of November. I've been MIA for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I've been traveling for business. I was sick. I was traveling for pleasure. So boom, boom, boom. I've been busy. Okay. So I hope you miss me, but I'm back. We're about to get into it, Saggy. Okay. And we're just going to find out what Spirit really wants and needs you to know now. And let's just say for the next 45 days, because that's all we've got left is about 45 days until 2026, which will put you into this glorious 10-year that we've been all waiting for. It's a year of new beginnings, new abundance, new. Okay, Saggy? All right. Right now, it's November 21st. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the ruling planet for Gemini as well as Virgo. So if you have Gemini or Virgo anywhere in your charts, Sagittarians, then you may be feeling this Mercury retrograde as well. It just feels like the planet is going backwards. So you might experience some electronic issues, issues with your speech, foggy thinking maybe, because Mercury is the planet of clear, concise communication as well as intelligent thought process. So things might get a little foggy. You might stumble over your words. People from the past may be looking you up going, hey, Sag, I haven't talked to you in a minute. What's going on in your world? Or hey, would you like to try this thing again? Yeah, that's what Mercury retrograde does. It brings the past back to your doorstep. So, make wise decisions, grasapas, okay? And there's some other planetary things going on overhead. There always is, that affect what's going on in our day-to-day worlds, okay? We've got Mars. I think Mars is going direct soon. And we've got Saturn doing some things. And it's just a plethora of planetary changes going on above our heads, guys. So, in the description box, I've listed my favorite astrologers as well as my favorite numerologists, because if you know a little bit about numerology and astrology, when you look at your readings or listen to your readings from now on, you may have a better understanding, especially if you know your birth natal chart. And a link for a free birth natal chart is also in the description. Always good to know exactly what your chart says about you as a whole, okay? Especially not only your sun, moon, rising, Venus, but also, what's your Saturn? Saturn is a teacher. What are you here to learn? What is your purpose? And a few other things, okay? So get your free birth natal chart. This is a a general energy reading. So it's not a private one, but if you would like a private one, please also refer to the description box where all of my information is there. You can also hit me up directly at ascension225tarot at gmail.com, and we will get you started on your reading. Okay, you guys, first time clients and veterans, first responders get 15% off. So excuse me if you hear me cough, snort, whatever. It's the season for it. Okay, and I'm recovering from the flu that I had a week ago or so. So just never mind the sniffles or the snorts or whatever comes about. Okay. All right. I hope you're all doing well, Sagittarius. I love you. And we're about to get started. So find a nice cozy spot and be open to receive. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to start off with the oracle cards, and then we're going to get into the tarot, and then we're going to give you a nice, concise reading, and that's going to be it. Okay? All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like your girl, you like the content. Do your girl solid and like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it as we continue to grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, where do we start? We're going to start with the T. What is the T for our Sagittarius? Okay, and I asked for general energy, so don't get your panties or your boxers so wide. I asked for general energy. Whatever comes about, you guys. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? We've got messages in the reverse. All right, messages in the reverse. So it says communication with others or spiritual messages. I feel that this is in the reverse, maybe because there's may not be some form of communication going on. Yeah. I feel like there's the communication is not where it should be, or there is a lack of communication. Somebody is a happiness hater. They hate it when you shine, baby. I feel it says wants you back. This is in the reverse, so either you don't want somebody back or they don't want you back. You can flip the script however you want, Sag, okay? But somebody is like, no, I've already read that book or that chapter. I'm good. I don't need to reread it. No, I already know what it's about. And here we go again. Come together in the reverse. So want you back, that's a no. And come together, that's a double no. Okay? Wow. Tick-tock, motherfucker. Time is up. Okay? That's what I'm hearing in my head. Okay, Spirit, you are so cheeky. Yes, this is what I'm hearing in my head. That tick-tock, mofo. Time is up. Boom. Time ran out. The deadline is done. And that's why I feel like there's no communication. Okay, you guys? And somebody is no longer into the other person. All right? It's into you in reverse. Excuse me. And I didn't really start coughing until I started doing your damn reading, Sag. What's the deal with that? It's like maybe somebody doesn't want the message to get across and it's irritating my throat, or maybe somebody's having some issues speaking their truth. But if there's no communication, of course, that throat chakra is going to be stuck, right? So I feel like all these cards right here were in the crossing. Crossing is very strong energy in my readings. Or, there could be some sort of barrier to this energy, or some sort of blockage. I've got ego. All right. I feel like this is a strong ego that somebody let their pride. It says, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. I can't make it up. So I feel like this is a very strong message that somebody, either your pride or somebody else's pride, got in the way of fixing this or creating a healthy connection or whatever. I don't know. Cyberbully. Somebody wants to be a cyberbully now, maybe because you're not talking, maybe because you're not communicating. All right. It says you're being bullied online, or wait a minute, hold on. What is this? I don't know who wrote these cards, but it says you're being bullied online, or they are, should have a comma, somebody has suffered from it. Yeah, somebody is suffering, and now I feel like this person's like being a cyberbully, like they're watching you. Maybe they're not like sending you messages of bullying, but I feel like this person could be actually just like stalking you more so online. Okay. And I've got sidetracked, delays, distractions, change. Maybe, somebody got sidetracked. Maybe somebody let delays, distractions, and change affect whatever this is. Okay, friendship, a love connection, a work environment. I don't know what this is, but yeah, so. Sorry, I need my air. Alright, what else do we have? Now, we just had a new moon. We just had a new moon on November the 19th. New moons are all about a new start, new beginnings, new manifestations. I'm putting new juju out there, and dispelling the old, This is a time for reflection and a time for really coming to grips with your feelings or how you feel about people, places, or things in your life, okay? So, I got a few Mystic Moon cards just to see what that new moon energy looks like to you. The first card I got is Full Moon in Aries, and this is in the crossing. It says, the Warrior's Fury, okay? It says, embrace your inner warrior. Where's my phone at? I need some light on the subject. Yeah, it says, embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in, using the full moon's illumination to gain clarity and strength. Alright, clarity and strength. You are a warrior, Sagittarius. And I say that because you're the only zodiac sign that carries a weapon. You carry a bow and arrow, so you're a badass anyway. Okay, so that warrior's fury. All right, stand up for what you believe in. All right, and use that full moon's illumination in Aries, or the next full moon that comes up, to gain clarity and to gain strength. Alright, the full moon is cleansing, planting seeds, releasing what no longer serves you or loves you or respects you or honors you, releasing all that. Why? Because now you have the clarity to see it for what it really is, okay? And then we've got new moon in Libra. That's interesting, because Aries is the opposite of Libra on the wheel. So we've got opposing signs here. We've got new moon in Libra. We've got the Lover's Harmony. It says, use this time to find balance in your relationships and cultivate a sense of peace and harmony, drawing on Libra's romantic and cooperative energy. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. And Libra's energy is all about balance. It's all about fairness. It's all about, having that equilibrium. in any type of relationship, whether it's a love relationship, a friendship, a family member, to have that equilibrium where it feels balanced, right? And not, like one person doing all the work and the other person's just kind of chilling out, allowing that to happen, or vice versa. So yeah, so clarity and finding that sweet spot in your relationships where you feel like there's a sense of reciprocity as well as harmony. All right, so what epiphanies do you or should you have or will you have over the next 45 days? It says no distance will keep us apart. All right, so maybe you're jumping on an airplane and maybe this is a long distance situation. Okay, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Maybe this is a long distance situation, or, if it's not a love situation, then maybe, it's a best friend or somebody in your life that lives maybe in another state or a distance away where you have to actually travel to go see them, all right? I've got rest and recovery before a restart. So make sure that you practice self-care before you restart, okay? And we're about to start a brand new year, which is a 10-year, and the 10 reduces to a 1. It's all about new beginnings, a new journey, a new chapter, all right? So make sure that you get plenty of rest and recovery before this brand new restart, okay? It's very important. And choosing the right path for us. So somebody may be choosing the right path for this situation, whatever the situation is. All right, let me turn this off. All right, Spirit. What else? Angels, what do you have to say to our Saggies? Archangel Raguel says, detach yourself from drama. Detach yourself from any drama, Sag. Focus on you and what you're doing and vibing high and not getting involved in drama and BS and all that other toxic bullcrap. Don't get involved in that, all right? It says you're being encouraged to take the highest road possible. Angels are reminding you that you were born to guide and heal. And this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of ego. Isn't that funny? Thank you, Spirit. Isn't that funny that we just got finished seeing this ego card? Where's that ego card at? We just got finished seeing this ego card, did we not? Yeah. And this card says, and this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of ego. Remember that whenever there is a dramatic event unfolding, you have a choice whether to engage with it or not. Okay? I love that. So that's a double message. And then Archangel Metatron. Metatron is the archangel for Virgo. And it says, you have a divine calling. You have a divine calling, Sag. I've been telling you that for the last 2 years, that you've been going through this growth spurt. You've been going through this ascension, this spiritual growth spurt for the last 2 or so years, okay? Just like Geminis have. It says God and the angels are recruiting you. Where you are is where you have been strategically placed, Sagittarius. Whatever has happened for a reason. You have been strategically placed there, okay? Trust that what you're facing now has everything to do with what you are here to heal, and that it will lead to a life that is aligned to meaning and purpose. You are here to make a difference, and it must begin with where you are right now. Wow. Yes. And it says, I am ready to fulfill the call of my soul. Are you ready to fulfill the call of your soul, Sag? I know you are. You've been ready for the last few years. Come on. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Ascended Masters, Ancient Ones, what type of guidance or advice would you like to give, Sag? Share your gift, because you have a divine calling on your life. You are here to heal and to teach, Sagittarius, and to share your gifts with whoever you come in contact with. Be that light. Like the good book says, be that light, right? Light loses purpose if it doesn't illuminate others. Boom! Break the rules, baby. Old maps don't chart new islands. Yeah, I love it. Old maps don't chart new islands. Woo. Break the rules, okay? Tap into your spirituality, which a lot of you have been. Your roots drink from ancestral wisdom. Ooh, I love that. Your roots drink from ancestral wisdom. And last, we've got meditate. Silence is the universe's language. I love it. And silence does have a sound. At least I've experienced that. Alright, and since we saw that card about practicing self-care, I want to get Spirit gave advice on what you should work on, and that is to make sure your solar chakra is in balance, right? Alright, your solar chakra, your solar plexus, your gut, alright? Some of you, it may be out of balance, so read up on what you need to do to put your chakra or a specific chakra into balance. Maybe you need to go to get a Reiki session or two. Alright? Be stronger than your excuses. When you drop all the excuses, you start seeing results. Alright? And let go and move on. Don't allow the past prevent you from moving forward. You see that there's even a skull there. Don't go back. Don't go back. Alright? Leave the past in the past, so that all of these new beginnings, this new chapter that's opening up for you, you'll be ready to embrace it without anything holding you back. Nothing from the past. We're not dragging any of that shit into 2026. No and no. No, no, and no. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's get in. We're going to get your universal message afterwards, but we're going to jump into the tarot. And I've got two major arcana cards for you. The first one that came out for you is the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant is Taurus energy. The Hierophant is all about higher learning, right? Higher learning. And I feel that's what you guys have been doing for the last few years on your spiritual growth spurt. You guys have been tapping into this Hierophant energy of spiritual growing, learning, absorbing like a sponge, right? This is also maybe getting sage advice, maybe from a pastor or a priest, or maybe people in your life that, you know, are solid and can give that wisdom that is needed, you know what I mean? And this also is those traditions, those core values that we stand on that are really, really important to us, right? And, you know, and I feel like I just heard the word boundaries, stand on your boundaries, and I just feel like this is part of that energy too. The stuff that we've learned growing up, those core values, maybe in some instances we might disregard, you know, those values that we learned, things that are really important to us. Maybe we, you know, put it off to the side or whatever. But this is making sure as you learn that those boundaries are strong, and that you stand on those core values and those traditions that are super important to you. All right? And then I've got you showing up. Snoop Dogg, right? In this temperance energy. This is Sagittarius energy all day long. Do whatever you can do on this end, okay? And allow spirit to work in the background on your behalf. Allow spirit to work its magic. So you need to be patient, and you need to be cognizant that, okay, I did all I can do. Now I'm laying the cross down, and for spirit to do the rest. Okay, stay calm and be patient. All right, there you go. Alrighty, here we go, spirit. What do you want our Saggies to know? Are these cards in the right order? Did you check them, Tracy? I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah. All right. All right, Holy Spirit. This is for Sagittarius. This is for the next 45 days. Most important energy or advice, consult, or anything, any messages that you want for our Sagittariuses to take away today, please let it be known and use me as a vessel to be able to deliver those messages to our Sagittarians. Please and thank you. Alright, what's on the bottom? Oh yeah, here you are as this High Priestess. Yes, all that spiritual growth that has occurred within you over the last few years, Sagittarius, this is you as that High Priestess, right? That all-knowing energy. Yeah, because you trust in spirit, you trust in spirit, you trust in yourself, you trust that intuition. The High Priestess doesn't make a move without consulting spirit first, without consulting intuition first, right? That voice that whispers to you, thank you, spirit. And ironically, these two are a couple. The High Priestess, she leans on her spiritual understanding, and the Hierophant relies on religious doctrine, right? That's been taught over the years, okay? So this could be part of you, right? Part of you relying on that religious doctrine and those core values, as well as being this High Priestess energy that has a strong spiritual side to you as well. You know what I mean? And keeping them, you can keep them balanced. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So what's in the middle, Holy Spirit? The moon. Yes. 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 The moon. Okay. This is Piscean energy, water energy. And this is Cancerian energy, more water energy. All right. And the moon, we've been talking about the moon. The moon is about intuition. It's about that knowing. It's about trusting the universe and trusting spirit, right? Trusting that voice that whispers to you to go left instead of right, right? Yeah. I like it. Okay. Alright, Holy Spirit, most important messages that our Sagittarians need to know. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got Justice. Temperance again. And the Eight of Cups. Bottom row. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. And the Magician. All right. What do we need to know here for Sag Spirit? All right. The first card up is Ten of Pentacles. All right. This is abundance, prosperity. All right. I mean, the pinnacle of abundance and prosperity to you. And you know, it says pentacles, and pentacles are coins, but abundance, people see abundance in many different ways depending on the person. Somebody can only focus on coin. Somebody can focus on the kindness of people's hearts and their compassion and all that other stuff. You know, I mean, abundance comes in many different forms. What kind of form does it come in for you, Sag? But whatever it is, it's the ultimate in prosperity and abundance. I like that. Wow. And then I've got that Libra energy that we were just talking about. We saw that in the moon card with the new moon in Libra, right? And we saw something else that I think pertained to Libra, but this is about justice, right? We talked about harmony and, you know, and having balance. This is that Libra energy that gives you that balance, that makes sure that there is fairness in whatever situations you're involved in, right? Make sure, yeah, thanks, Spirit, yeah. And the scales are balanced right here, and I love that. So I really feel like moving forward to 2026, like if you felt at any time that your situation felt unbalanced or uneven or there was unfairness, believe me, the scales are being balanced for you, my loves. Oops. And here you are again, old wise one. Look at this beautiful owl. The owl designates that wisdom that you have incorporated over the last few years. You keep learning more and more and more and more, right? Yes. And this is that keep calm energy again, right? With the clarity and the wisdom that you are gaining, this is the energy that you're going to be in, your own energy. Your own energy of strength and calm and patience, right? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, you may be walking away from something. Maybe you already have walked away from something that didn't support you, love you, nurture you, whatever, give back to you in whatever way. So either you have already walked away, you will be walking away, or you're thinking about walking away. The 8 of Cups is walking away from whatever doesn't serve you any longer. I feel like two scenarios, right? I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Temperance, that you will get all of that once you do this 8 of Cups, once you walk away from this situation. So either you're in the process, because we're all at different parts of this scenario, whatever's going on in Sagittarius's life, right? Everybody's at different aspects of what's happening. And so all of this is going to come to pass once you make the decision to walk away. If you've already walked away from whatever this is, then you are seeing the 10 of Pentacles. You are seeing balance and fairness in your life. And you are in your element. You are in your energy. Alright, down below we've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is you as an individual, right? Solo dolo, 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. This is you by yourself, abundant AF. Like you don't really need anyone. If you add another person, then you have the 10 of Pentacles, right? But by yourself, you are this 9 of Pentacles. You are abundant all by your lonesome. All right, adding a person to your life, like I said, it becomes a bonus, right? It becomes like the ultimate in prosperity, all right, or abundance for you. 8 of Swords, yeah? Maybe you're getting justice, maybe because maybe you felt bound, maybe you felt trapped, maybe you felt like you couldn't get away or out of a situation, right? But if you're in this situation where you're feeling like this, or you felt like this, depending on where you're at in the journey, fairness is coming. Harmony is coming. So you no longer will have to feel this type of energy, trapped, bound, I can't escape type of energy, like I ball and chain type of energy. But no, fairness is coming to you. Got another 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is you going towards very quickly whatever makes you happy, whatever gives you that spark of life, of happiness, whatever it is, that's what you're going towards, Sagittarius. People, places, or things, it doesn't matter. If it makes you happy, if it gives you that spark, then that's what Spirit says go towards, okay? And then I've got, be this Magician. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo energy, and their ruling planet is Mercury. And this Magician is just a reminder that we are all, even if you're not either of those signs, we all have the ability to be major manifestors. And the Magician uses all of the elements, fire, water, air, earth, to manifest whatever it is that they want, need, and desire in life, right? Manifest, manifest, manifest. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what do we have? What else do we have here? So we showed you as the High Priestess, and I feel like the wisdom that the High Priestess has is going to have you avoid this 5 of Swords, drama, conflict, fighting, arguing, not seeing eye to eye, all that type of energy that is not conducive to happiness. You're going to be this High Priestess, and you're going to be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not involved in that. No. Because with the clarity that you're getting, with the learning that you have received over the last few years, you're strong. You're strong, like this Leo energy, like this tiger or lion. You're strong. You have that inner strength. You have that intestinal fortitude. If you didn't have it before, you have it now. I mean, you are a damn fire sign. You're fiery, period. But if it was lost, it has now been found. Okay? I feel like, I don't know, maybe you're not ready for love. Okay? Maybe you're not ready to embrace a full-blown love situation right now. Right? I would say the 4 of Cups is somebody who is being presented cups of love and emotion, but they're like, nah, I don't want it. Nah, I'm not ready. I'm bored with this whole love shit. I've been there, done that. That type of energy. Just don't stay in that type of energy. Just, be open to whatever. Okay? Be open to receive. Because sometimes things come to us when we least expect it. Okay? And practice self-care. 4 of Swords. Practice self-care. Remember, hold on. Rest and recovery before a restart. Before you restart anything, whether it's a job, a relationship, a new goal, a new whatever, make sure that you're good, mind, body, and spirit. Self-care. All right? Meditation, exercise, whatever it is that soothes the savage beast in you and puts you back in that Zen mode, then do that shit. Do it. Yeah. Because the goal for you is to be happy, Three of Cups, and to live your life with reckless abandon. The Three of Cups is living your life with the people that mean the most to you, the people that are loyal, the people that you can trust, and vice versa. The people, and these are the people that you want to celebrate those major things that life brings our way, those major milestones and all that other stuff. This is living a well-lived life, right? With the people that mean the most to you, that Three of Cups energy. And this is your support system as well, all right? Yeah, no more anxiety, no more Nine of Swords, no more Eight of Swords energy. This anxiety and depression, no more of that. No more of that. Why? Because you are wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Number one, you're wish fulfillment. And number two, this is an opportunity for you to go inward and to go, hey, Sagittarius self, what is it that is really going to make me happy? That's really going to rock my world, right? That's really going to... And we saw you as the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who's single, solo, dolo, but abundant AF. And this is you fulfilling those things that mean the most to you. That's going to fill up your cups, all right, as an individual. Not waiting for somebody else to fill up your cup. This is you determining what is going to make you happy and bring you fulfillment, okay? All right. Yeah. Could be new love, Knight of Cups, new romance coming your way. Maybe somebody's offering you some, wants to take you on a date or be romantic with you. And I still feel like you're kind of like in this hermit mode, this Virgo hermit mode, where you might pop out for a little bit, but I feel like you go back in to your sanctuary, your shell, your home, and you're in hermit mode, right? Yeah, you're in hermit mode, and that's okay. Hermit mode is good, as long as you don't get stuck in hermit mode. But taking that time to yourself, to get to know yourself, to love on yourself, to practice self-care, that is the hermit mode that I'm talking about, right? Because you are preparing for a new journey, Sag. A new journey. You're going to take this fool's journey and start anew. Start anew. Depending on what direction you want to go in. Two of Wands. You want to go the East Coast or the West Coast. You want to go up, you want to go down. But either way, you're starting a new journey. And that's beautiful. A new chapter. I love it. I love it. And last, we have your universal message. It says, Sagittarius, if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it's a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. I love it. I love it. Beautiful things are about to happen to you and for you. Okay? Yeah. Because this new chapter, this next 10 years for you is going to be spectacular. Enjoy the ride, Sagittarius. Okay? All right. I love you. Take care. Let me know if this resonated. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Enjoy your season to the utmost. Love you all the way from the ATL. Peace.